and my wife's involvement. My wife's on the national board for the American Cancer Society. Along with Brad, I'm on the Coach versus Cancer National Council. So we do the event. We do Coach Kruger's event every summer. And I knew about this event. He knows we kind of do something similar. So he just called and said, hey, would you come down? And I said, absolutely. So I'm going to try to get some of the other guys to come down. It's so great that Fred's here, that Matt's here, that Tom's here. Because this is one, fight. We're all in it together.
What do you think pulling up? I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere here.
Well, I kind of had a sense of what it was going to be like, because Brad told me. But I'm just so impressed with the size of the crowd. Like, to me, that's what's really special, and that's why he's able to raise as much money as he has. But not only raise money, but awareness, education, so forth.
Obviously, you guys got a good rivalry on the court. How close are you and Brad? What's that relationship like?
Well, there's just a ton of respect. I mean, he does a terrific job. I followed his career, Western Illinois, Oklahoma State, whatever. And we came into the league, you knew he was going to do a really good job, especially here, and so we've had some great games with them, and we'll continue to do that. I mean, that's what this league is. Every night is really hard, because not only are there great players, but great coaches and unbelievable crowds. So the atmosphere is always difficult.
Fred said he was looking forward to putting his phone down for a couple hours. How have you navigated the last couple of weeks and going forward the next 6 weeks with the portal?
Well, it's just different, because it used to be like when the season ended, you could kind of catch your breath a little bit. Recruiting was over. We typically have that done in November. But now it's the second phase of it. And there's good parts and bad parts. If you need a position, there's more players available. Then, of course, you have to make sure that your players are set with what they're doing. I don't think any of us ever saw, the pay-for-play stuff coming into effect. But as soon as, they coupled NIL and the transfer portal together, you knew that's what it was going to become, and that's not what it's supposed to be. Name, image, and likeness should have happened a long time ago. Our student athletes should have been able to make money off their name, image, and likeness. But they shouldn't be able to be free agents at any point in time and just go shopping. That's not what this is supposed to be. But that's where we are, and we're dealing with it.
What have you learned about building a roster now in the portal era?
Say that again?
What have you learned about just how you build a roster, build a program in this area?
I think you just said it. The important thing is you can't lose sight of what I was hired to do, and that's to build a program. It's not to put a team together. AAU coaches put teams together every year, but we're building a program, and so you bring guys in and you develop them. Now, you might have a guy or two that go into the portal, but that happened before. Guys want to get more playing time, they transfer. But I've been fortunate we haven't had a massive turnover. You lose 5 and you got to go sign 6 out of the portal in the span of 3 weeks. That's really hard to do. So I don't plan on doing that. Stay loyal to my guys, and I believe in them. If I recruited them the first time, and that means I think they're pretty good. So then you got to play them. And maybe they didn't play as much. Well, then you talk to them about it. And you look at a guy like Garza, who was National Player of the Year. Now, he did start as a freshman, but he went from 12 to 18 to 22 to 25. That's how it should be.
In high school recruiting, how hard is it to gauge guys that will stay around versus that maybe you think would be tough?
Well, I think what you try to do in that case is develop relationships with them so that they want to be there, they want to play for you, they bought into the system, they know the guys on the team. Doesn't mean everybody's going to stay, but I think if you treat the guys right, most of them will stay.
Fran,